Hey YouTube, we're back again with M340. Today we're going to be making a video on Fuelit's ECA Canvas Flex Fuel Analyzer. So we're going to be installing that, and I'm pretty much going to give you a tutorial, a DIY, and how to install their kit. Their kit looks like it's pretty simple. It's just hose, the flex fuel sensor, and that's a plug and play harness, and it comes with their an aftermarket fuel pressure sensor as well. So it's a pretty neat kit. So let's go ahead and install it. Alright, so we start off by locking your doors, locking the car. That way you don't get a check engine light when you start disconnecting anything. Second, let's pull off this cover. Just straightforward. Also pull off the cover to the DME. Just pull up. Now, this is the line that we're gonna have to take off, and it goes to the fuel rail. And now that we have the lines off, we're gonna install the line that they provide us with. Let's go ahead and install the sensor, the fuel, low pressure fuel sensor. It's pretty straightforward. Now that we have the sensor on the line, it's tightened up, let's go ahead and install it in the car. So what we gotta do is pretty much, we have to turn this end of the fitting counterclockwise, and it comes off. Be careful, you can drop them, they get lost easily. So this pushes into the line, and now this part's pretty tricky. Once you put it in, you gotta turn it clockwise. So we gotta turn this fitting clockwise to tighten it down. Should be tight. So now that we have this line on, let's take this end off. Turn clockwise, and we're going to be installing the flex fuel sensor. Let's put a little bit of this grease, that way you don't mess up the O-rings. So that side goes in. This in. Go. There you go. So they provided another fitting. This looks like pretty much like a stainless steel fitting with the measurements already on there, 3/8 and 5/16. The 3/8 side goes on the sensor, and the 5/16 side goes on the fuel line. So let's remove this. have a little patience with this. You don't want to drop it. Alright, let's turn it. That's in. Let's take this end piece off. So the wrenches you're going to need to be using is a 13 and a 16 millimeter. Alright, that's in. Just put this fitting in. So now that we have the line installed, let's install the provided harness that they sent. So pretty much this is a plug and play harness. Plugs up, this plugs up to the harness. That goes to, I think, the transmission control module, if I'm not mistaken. This goes to the little analyzer. This goes to the low pressure sensor, and this goes to the flex fuel sensor. If I'm not mistaken, is this harness right here. Push it forward, pops out. Out of the way. This plugs in down here. This plugs in here. There you go. It's got this harness through here. Make it look neat. Put this back in here. So this is a universal kit, but since I have the JB4, this wire is going to be running to the JB4. So I'll leave that for the last step. Let's run these. One goes to a low pressure sensor. Push the tab in, and this one goes to the flex fuel analyzer. Flex fuel sensor. So once we have these in, let's go ahead and put the evap line back on it. Make sure it pops back in. Popped in. This is going to plug into this module, but I'm going to run mine through the firewall, and I'm gonna have mine inside of my car, so I'll show you how I set this up. For anyone not running the JB4, you're pretty much done. Since I have a JB4, I have to wire this into the JB4, so gotta take this case off. So once you have the cover off of the JB4, you're gonna have to insert this wire into the JB4 harness, into this harness, and it would be pin number 4. So one, two, three, 4. From the right to the left, it'll be this empty spot right here. Just push it in there. That's pretty much it. I'm just gonna route this through this. That's about it. Plug this back in and you're good to go. So once we got the cover back on it, we're just gonna put it back in here where it was. So once we put the JB4 back together, we're going to, well, I'm gonna guide this wire into the car. There is a rubber grommet here on the firewall where you can guide this. You can see I already got a wire going through there. So I'm gonna guide my wire through that hole. So I got the wire pulled through, just to show you guys. It goes through right there. It's pretty simple. And this plugs in to this. So I'm gonna put this somewhere, I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you guys know. Probably install it somewhere around my cluster, like with the double-sided tape or something, somewhere around here or on this side. I'll figure it out. So pretty much what I end up doing is running the wire through here behind this and come out through here. So I'm gonna install mine right here. So just finished it up. This is how it looks like, all installed. I don't mind this wire being here. So I wanted to put it somewhere where I can always see it. Right now it's showing 26% E85. So pretty much we're done with the install. Let's just start it up now and make sure we don't have any leaks. So that pretty much wraps up the install. Pretty straightforward. Just tune in. I have more things that I want to do to the car. I got a low pressure fuel pump that I'm going to install as well, and port injection as well. So just stay tuned.